My name is Kaayla Williams, and I will be your instructor for today. Today, we will be discussing childhood obesity and how to prevent childhood obesity. To get to know each other first, we're going to go around the room and everyone is going to say their name and something interesting about themselves. I'm going to start with myself. This should only take 5 to 6 minutes. Now that everyone knows themselves, we're going to start with today's lesson. The purpose of this lesson is to learn how to prevent childhood obesity. My goal is to inform the students about childhood obesity. My first objective is to teach the students how to prevent childhood obesity. My second objective is to provide the students with information about being physically active. And my third objective is to increase physical activity. Now we will start today's lesson. First, can someone tell me what childhood obesity is? The answer that I am looking for is childhood obesity is a condition where excess body fat affects a child's health or well-being negatively. Now, can someone tell me why do people become obese? The answer that I am looking for is people become obese because they are consuming too many calories or they are living an inactive lifestyle. Some examples of living an inactive lifestyle are sitting on the couch, watching television, sitting on the couch playing video games, anything that is not physical and you're not up moving your body. Now, can someone tell me what being physically active is? The answer that I am looking for is being physically active is movement of your body that uses energy. So anything that gets you up and off the couch and moving is good. Now is the time where I will split you up into groups so we can do our activity. The group activity will consist of each group discussing questions. Why is it important to be physically active? And what does physical activity consist of? First, we're going to split off into groups of 5. So each student is going to count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want all my 5s to get in a group, all my 4s to get in a group, all my 3s to get in a group, all my 2s to get in a group, and all of my 1s to get in a group together. I will give the groups each 15 minutes to discuss these questions, and then we will come back as one whole class and present to the rest of the class what they came up with in each group. I'm not looking for the same answers because there are going to be more than one answer for each question. There's no right or wrong answer for this activity. Physical activity helps increase living longer, sleeping better, having strong bones, and feeling good about your personal appearance. Physical activity is good. As long as you're up and moving your body, you're doing good. This should take 25 to 30 minutes altogether, including our class discussion. Now, when the activity is over, can someone tell me how much activity is required daily? The answer that I am looking for is 60 minutes daily of physical activity is required. Where can this physical activity be done? The physical activity can be completed at school or at home. Once again, as long as you're up and moving your body for 60 minutes every day, you're getting all the physical activity that is required for your body daily. You should do an activity that you enjoy and find one that you least enjoy. This way, you can rotate days of when you do each activity. For example, you can jump rope on one day and run on the other. And then you can rotate day after day. You can do each activity one day, one day, one day, one day. Here are a few examples of physical activities. You don't have to do these physical activities, but as long as you're up and moving your body, the activities are good. Some examples are jumping rope, running, riding a bike, taking a hike, playing soccer, playing basketball. As long as you're up and moving and using your energy, those activities are great. Now we will have time for questions. I encourage this time. This is where students will have time to ask questions that they may have about being physically active. They should also take this time to ask any other questions that they think might be on their test. Now we're going to take time to discuss and summarize our class lesson. Can someone name some physical activities that they have learned today? Remember, there's no right or wrong answer about physical activities as long as you're up and moving your body. Some examples are running, walking, playing sports. These are a few of the answers that I'm looking for. Can someone summarize why is it important to be physically active? The answer that I'm looking for is to keep your body in shape and not put yourself at any health risk. This concludes our lesson for today. I hope you have learned today and you continue to use everything that you have learned.